Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night. Welcome to a Sacred Pipe Ceremony. I am Patrick Corrigan, the owner of Perching Wolf Studios, and we are going to be doing a Sacred Pipe Ceremony. And I've got some people on the beach with me today. Oh look, you can see. So, it should be interesting. We are here at the Cedar River. I'm going to show you. This is our beautiful view right now. This is where we are for the Sacred Pipe Ceremony. The beautiful sun getting ready to set. So, I won't show you the other side because there's people over there. And so, welcome. A little self-conscious sitting here talking at my phone with people watching, but hey, that's the shaman's job, I guess. So, it has been a busy day. I've done 2 whole soul retrievals today. One back to back, mother and daughter. It was very, very cool. So I'm a little tired. Oh, hey Deb. Yeah, normally I'm a little more bubbly or whatever, but I am a little tired. I spent 4 hours in ceremony doing soul retrievals for a couple of people, and oh my god, it is such beautiful work. You know, especially now, I've been planning on doing more videos, more kind of, I guess, outreach, like to talk about soul retrievals. All of a sudden I feel like some kind of evangelical walking up to your doorstep. Hey, can I talk to you about soul retrieval? Anyway, one of the most rewarding aspects of the shamanic job is doing soul retrieval. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit ungrounded. I'm a little tired, and there are people here on the beach with me, so I'm a little self-conscious, but taking a breath and grounding. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. This is one of the highlights of my week. I so appreciate everybody that comes, whether you're new or you've been doing this with me for a year. This is awesome. I can't believe it's been over a year now that we've been doing this every single week. I'm trying to remember, I don't think I've ever actually missed a week. So we've been doing this for over a year now, and it's feeling really good. You know, it's like I've been thinking a lot lately about where we are, how far we've come, all the things we've been through in the past year, not to mention the past 5 or so years. With the past administration that will remain nameless, and then the pandemic and everything, we've been through a lot of stuff. And we've come through it. I mean, it's not totally over yet, but we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and we are starting to emerge. It's like been a long, dark winter, long, dark night of the soul, and we are starting to emerge from that, which is awesome. And so give yourself credit for everything you've experienced. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You know, as I've been thinking about, like, holy crap, I've been doing this for a year. I am like such a different person than I was last year at this time. Like light years different. And so are you. You know, I believe we all choose to be in the time we are in. And so you came here to be here at this time. And there's a reason. You're here for a purpose. You know, if you're alive at this time, you are part of the solution. You're part of the creation of a new world, of the creation of a brighter world, a world based on love, respect, honor, all of those good things. And so give yourself a pat on the back for coming through all of that. And it hasn't been easy, and it doesn't, there are people who have, I am fortunate that a lot of what's happened in the past year has been kind of a blessing in disguise as far as personal growth of myself and my business. Getting laid off at the beginning of the pandemic was a blessing because I got to start doing this full time. And so it's a mixed bag, but if you look for the blessings and just know that in hindsight you can see all the building blocks for a brighter day. It's like the world went on hold so that we could look around us, prioritize those things around us, figure out what we want to bring forward into the new world when it opens up, So make sure you're not just falling into old patterns, falling into back to normal and all that kind of stuff. Really think about what, through the past year, we've seen what is necessary and what isn't necessary in our lives. We've gained new strengths and realized what we can do without and what we can't do without. So make it a conscious choice as we begin to reopen into a bigger world again. And really seriously, give yourself the credit for choosing to be alive at this time, for choosing to be a part of a world that is growing, that is there's signs everywhere that awareness is opening up. I know it's scary times. I know it's lots of conflict and other things going on. But if you look at the overall picture, it's like things are getting better and better. And there is evidence everywhere that humanity is waking up. And so you came here to be a part of that. So thank you. Thank you for being born. Thank you for being alive in this world. I appreciate it. All right? And like I mentioned earlier, I did a couple of soul retrievals today. And I'm going to start, I don't want to say advertising because I'm not out to get clients or anything like that, but I want to educate people on what is available, because a lot of people don't even realize that this is a thing. But in a shamanic practice, we do what's called soul retrieval, which is when you experience a trauma, you know how you get it feels like maybe part of you disappeared, like you're never the same after a certain something happens. Might go into shock, dissociation. It's a natural self-defense mechanism that our brain, we call it dissociation in the Western world, where you kind of part of your psyche goes off to protect itself. And under normal circumstances, those parts find their way back. But when you live through the last 5 or so years that we've lived through, the trauma and the hard times and having to get up in the morning and fight through the day and all of that kind of stuff, it's like we're re-traumatized, we're closing in, there's not a lot of room for those soul parts to come back to us. So it leaves us feeling empty, exhausted, less than we are, depressed, anxious, all of those things. And so now as the world is starting to open up, I offer soul retrievals where I have a specific soul spirit guide who helps me to go find those soul parts that left. In shamanism, we call that soul loss, when the parts of your psyche kind of go off and take care of themselves, but they don't find their way back. And so I actually go find those soul parts, bring them back to people so that they can be more whole, so you can face what's in front of you. A lot of times just just getting that better sense of wholeness gives it like the issues just kind of disappear because they're a non-thing anymore, because you're whole. And otherwise it gives you, it doesn't solve all your problems, but it gives you the legs to stand on, to look and face your issues straight on. So now as the world is starting to open up, as we're starting to be able to relax a little bit more, ease into our world, it's a great time to call those soul pieces back, because we can hold space for them. We can, it's like ready to receive our whole selves back, so that we can move into the world as whole people. You know, the world needs more whole and impassioned people. The more people who are whole and confident and passionate, the better off everybody is. So you can check on my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, to see the details, to you know, research it, Google it. You don't necessarily have to come to me for it, but it's one of the things I do. It's one of the things I love. And when I get to see people just light up and reunite them with parts of themselves that have been gone sometimes since childhood. You know, I had someone today got like their 2-year-old part back. Another one got their 4-year-old back. And as soon as we were done, they're like, okay, I want to go home and color now. You know, it's like these parts come back. They're so joyful to come back, to reunite, to hold, like to re-empower us. So anyway, so that's just a little bit about soul retrieval, since it's fresh on my mind, since I just did a couple. So think about that, research it, look into it. I just like to educate people, because a lot of people don't even know that that's a thing, that it's a possibility. So it is a possibility. Wholeness is your birthright, and you can heal. You're already whole. You're already divine. It's just a matter of remembering it. And I mean that in a way of remembering, like bringing all the members of your soul back to you. So, okay, commercial over. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me for another Wednesday night. I am Patrick. If you haven't seen this before, I am the owner of Perching Wolf Studios, which is the Facebook page or the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. I've been doing this for a little over a year now. I started doing this every week, doing a sacred pipe ceremony, just to offer people a safe space, sacred space to come together, to breathe in the middle of the week, just to let down all the shields, all the armor, take the world off their shoulders, spend a few minutes, little bit of time in sacred space with other people, and join our... Bye.
Take care.
You too. Thank you. Alone at last. So I was a little bit self-conscious because there were people like right here. But anyway, so I started doing this when the pandemic started, as a way to hold the light, to hold the vision of a better world, to hold on to whatever gift was coming from this. You know, no matter what happens, there is a gift, there is a purpose. And so holding on to that purpose and giving other people hope, holding the light and the higher vibration so that it's accessible to other people. And so I've been doing this for a year, and it has been so rewarding. It's amazing how just sitting in silence, sitting in stillness, how much that does for a person. And so now that we're alone, so some of you that have just joined us, this is where we are. We're here on the beautiful shore of the Cedar River in Renton, Washington, in the shadow of the Trestle Bridge. It's this magical, magical little spot that a friend introduced me to years ago. And it's become it's just one of my power spots. I come here when I need to think, when I need to feel, when I want to do ceremony. It's magic here. And so that's where we are. And when I set sacred space, because we are in a quantum universe where space and time are an illusion, you will be in this space. I will basically be surrounding all of us in a bubble of light and love, with the spirits holding space for us, holding a higher vibration circle around us, so that we can let go of the world. We know we're watched over, we're protected, so we can focus inward and connect with spirit. That's what it's all about, is that connection, that alignment. So anyway, let's get to it, shall we? I'm going to put my phone down. There we go. One of the benefits of doing this on the beach is that I can build a little sandcastle so that I can put my phone on it. I don't need a special phone holder. So thank you again for joining me. Got a banana strawberry smoothie. Yum. So, the sacred pipe ceremony. So for those who may not have ever been to a pipe ceremony, or at least one of my pipe ceremonies, this is the sacred pipe. We have the stem, which is the masculine, the divine masculine, and we have the bowl of the pipe, which is the divine feminine. This is mine. I carved it. My website, like I said, is Perching Wolf Studios. This is my perching wolf, my wolf with wings. I carved the bowl myself. The catlinite, the stone that the bowl is made of, is a soft stone, so you can carve it. I used like some woodworking tools and files and stuff to carve it into my wolf. But this is the divine feminine of the pipe. And so when I put it together, we have all of creation. It's the masculine and feminine in perfect harmony, like the yin yang, all of creation, the hard, the soft, the light, the dark, all the beautiful aspects of duality as one. So when I put the pipe together, it is, until the time I take it apart, it's one giant prayer. And so when I put the pipe together, it opens a channel straight to Creator. So anything that you're thinking, any of your intentions, any of your prayers are instantly amplified and straight to Creator. And the idea is that I'll fill the bowl with the tobacco, and then I light the pipe and blow the smoke. The smoke carries blessings and prayers and takes them straight to Great Spirit. So, so that is the pipe. And so the first thing I'm going to do, like I mentioned a little bit ago, I'm going to set sacred space. I'm going to call in our helping spirits to hold this beautiful bubble of love and light around us. And like I said, when I do that, that encloses you into the same circle. So essentially, you are going to be sitting here on this beautiful beach with me. So this is how I do it. I forgot my drums. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, and the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Oh. All right. So, do you feel the shift in energy? Does it always, to me, I just feel, oh, I can breathe now. Whew. So we are now in sacred space. Only love gets in. Only love is invited. The spirits are holding space, keeping a high vibration of energy around us, which prevents anything of a lower frequency from getting in. So, the way this is going to look, for those who have maybe never been here, I'm going to light some sage and some sweetgrass and smudge everything on my little altar here that you can't see because it's right in front of the camera. But I've got some stuff that I bring with me every time for my ceremony, my little altar and all the stuff. So I'm going to light the sage. I'm going to bless everything. I'm going to smudge it, clear the energy, including the pipe, and then I will do a prayer, basically asking permission to smoke. And like I heard someone say one time, before I became a pipe carrier, another pipe carrier told me, it's like, technically you don't carry the pipe carries you. So I asked permission to smoke. And then I will put the pipe together. I will take 4 pinches of tobacco and put it into the bowl. And when I do that, I do different prayers, to the different directions, etc. And you'll hear all of that. And then when I'm done, I have a song that I sing. White Buffalo Calf Woman, who is the one who brought the sacred pipe to the Lakota people 19 generations ago, and they still have the original pipe that she brought. She is one of my guides. In fact, she's mostly the reason why I do this, how I became a pipe carrier, because she basically called me to this work, and she gave me, I struggled for a long time. Traditionally, it's not really accepted to take photographs of a pipe when it's been put together, when it's joined, let alone video. And so I struggled with that for a little while and trying to figure out what was the right thing to do, because at the beginning I had been doing this on my own, asking for intentions for people and offering them for people. But it just wasn't, I just felt compelled to share this ceremony, you know, and in a normal world I would be offering this in person, having pipe circles, etc. And we'd be in the same space, right? And so I was like, so it just makes sense to do video to allow people to come and share with this, so that people can experience for themselves the sacredness, the connection to spirit. And so I asked White Buffalo Calf Woman if it was okay for me to do that, and she was basically, whose idea do you think it was? Who do you think inspired you to do that? I was like, okay. But then she gave me a song to sing, and basically the power song of my pipe. And she asked that I sing that song at the beginning of every pipe ceremony that I facilitate. So I will sing that song, then after I get the pipe, put the tobacco in the bowl, and then I will light the pipe, and I will send smoke blessings to the four directions, the elements, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, to all my relations, and then Creator. Then I will hold the pipe to the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart for a silent prayer. And then when I come back, I'll relight the pipe, and the first puff I do will be toward my camera. And again, being in the quantum universe, to the magic of the quantum universe, to the magic of the internet, that blessing comes straight from my heart, through the smoke, through the camera, through the internet, the quantum universe, and aimed right at your heart. So that's my blessing from me to you. And then I will continue to blow breath blessings in different directions, for different prayers, my own prayers and other people's prayers and intentions, intermittently sitting with it on my lap, kind of meditating quietly, blowing more. And so during that time, whatever you feel called to do, do it. Whatever connects you to spirit, whether it's prayer, chanting, singing, dancing, whatever form, just meditating, stillness, whatever you do to connect with spirit, that's when you may do it. You're welcome to do that. I invite you to do that, to connect to spirit. And then when it feels complete to me, I will offer another prayer. There will be another song, and then that will be the end of the ceremony. And then we'll talk probably a little bit more depending on what my guides are saying, what spills out of my mouth. And usually there's some little pearl of wisdom or something that comes out, hopefully. And then I will release the space that we just set up, and we will disperse. So that is what's going to happen. Let me take one more sip of my smoothie. That sun breaking through the leaves. Oh God, it's just so beautiful here. And earlier, before I actually sat down here, I watched, there's a mother merganser, the merganser duck that had probably a half dozen little babies following her down the river. It was beautiful. So anyway, so here we go. Gonna light some sage and smudge, and then we'll do some ceremony. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Grandmother, grandfather eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians, watch over me as I smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwas, and Wabus. There is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all my relations come smoke with me. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I thank you for our lives. I thank you for your unconditional love, unconditional support, the guidance that we needed to get through these past 5 years or more, the love, the light that has guided our way, the love that has connected us, empowered us, allowed us to do all the beautiful things that we bring to this world. Thank you for all the unique individuals who make the world such a beautiful mosaic, kaleidoscope of different colored love. Thank you. Sometimes I feel silly when I do the prayer. I never know what I'm gonna say. And, you know, I'm still learning. And a lot of times, like earlier, when there were other people on the beach, I was self-conscious. My mind gets in the way, just like everybody else. And sometimes I'm like praying and I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? My head gets in the way. But one thing that I have learned, one thing I was taught, is that when you're in ceremony, everything that happens in ceremony is perfect. Everything that happens in ceremony is exactly what is meant to happen. And I mean, you can say that about life in general, but especially in ceremony. And so even when I'm like, oh my God, that was so stupid, or, you know, why did I say that? It's all with a purpose. It's all beautiful. So thank you for witnessing me. Thank you for joining me. I know I can be a bit of a dork sometimes, but that's one of my superpowers. I am Dork Man. I'm also a cartoonist, so I do tend to be on the dorky side, the creative side. I don't play by the rules necessarily. I like to learn the rules so that I can make up my own. But anyway, so thank you for being with me. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate your support. I appreciate, I feel your energy when you're here. I feel the love. I feel the connection. And it's a wonderful thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have continued doing this for an entire year. It's wonderful. And this is my day job. Oh my God. I get to do this. This is my living. So, I love my life. I love my job. I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me in my work. And know that my job is to support you. The shaman supports his community who supports him or her. And so, you know, we're starting to come out of the pandemic. Things are looking up, seem to be getting better in many, many ways. There were a lot of lessons in the past year or more, but there are still challenges, there is still integration, there is still re-entry, doubts and questions and all of that kind of stuff. So if there's anything I can do to help support you that's what I'm here for. So check out my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, to see what kind of the different shamanic services that I offer, and see what resonates, readings, soul retrievals, like I started to talk about earlier. My job is to empower you. So it's a beautiful reciprocity. I support you and you support me, and everybody wins. So thank you. Thank you, brother. I don't know that I have anything else to say for tonight. I guess that was basically it. So if you're interested, if this was good, if you enjoy my live videos, I also do one on Monday nights, another free live video where I do I work with the medicine cards, which is a deck with totem animals, and so I'll pull 3 cards. You get to choose a number 1 through 3. Whichever card you pull, I do the reading for each card. Whichever one that you chose applies. That's your guidance for the week. So you can join me on Monday night. That one is at 7:30. And if not, I hope to see you back here next Wednesday night at 7. And just know that I appreciate you. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I just did last weekend, I did a introduction to shamanic journey class, and there's been a lot of people asking for more, so I'm going to, within the next couple of weeks, set up another one. It might be over Zoom so that people who aren't local can participate, but stay tuned and I will update as soon as I get as soon as I figure that kind of thing out. Just thank you for your presence here. Thank you for everything you do in the world. If no one else has told you, you make a difference. You are meant to be here. Just your presence in this world changes everything. We each have a unique vibration, a unique frequency that we bring to this world. Without you, the world would be a less happy, joyful place. You bring a unique and essential frequency to this world. So we're all in this together. So never underestimate the power to just be. The fact that you are, that you're here, that you're present, is more important than anything you will ever do. So know that you are important. Know that the world depends on you, not in a big heavy way like, okay, I gotta carry the world, but in a way that just by being who you are, you know, you're unique and special just like everybody else, but without that unique special that you are, the world would not be the same. So thank you again. Thank you for being born. Thank you for adding your beautiful light to this world. So I think I'm going to call it. Oh, I need to release the spirits. So the spirits that we called in to hold space around us, just like we call them in, it's just, you know, good etiquette to let them, to release them. I actually did a ceremony a number of years ago up in Seattle, and beautiful ceremony. It was awesome. We created beautiful sacred space, and we were all like so floating afterwards that no one remembered to release the sacred space. And so the woman who was kind of the facilitator of that ceremony, she woke up at like 3 in the morning. The spirits were like, hey, hello, hello. And so she actually got into her car, drove to Woodland Park in Seattle where we had the ceremony with her drum, and sat there alone in Woodland Park drumming and releasing the spirit. So they're here to help us, and we want to be, it's a reciprocity. So we want to thank them for being here and let them go back about their business. So here we go. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, spirits of the land, and the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circle. Thank you. Aho. Whew. All right, good work, my friends. Thank you for joining me. I hope you will join me again. Feel free to share the video, invite your friends. I will post it to my Facebook page, and I will upload it to my YouTube channel, Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. So you can watch it as many times as you'd like. You can see the whole year of other videos that are up there. And I hope to see you soon. So till next time, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Go enjoy this world. Be the kaleidoscope. And I will see you soon. All right. Go shining. Bye.